What's up, headbangers? Time for another episode of Heavy Metal 101 Reviews, where we listen to a heavy metal song that we're not very familiar with, give our unbiased, honest reaction. Today's a little bit of a different video, though, because I'm very familiar with this song, and Chris is not familiar with it. So this is a song that I'm sharing with Chris and see if he likes it, and our viewers to see if they like it. So the band we're going to be listening to today is Corrosion of Conformity, also known as COC. They were formed way back in 1982 in North Carolina. They started out as a hardcore punk band, but their sound is always evolving, and they've sort of dipped their toes into stoner rock, doom sludge, thrash metal, southern rock, you name it. They've ventured there. So the song we're going to be listening to is "In the Arms of God," which is the title track off their 2005 album, which came out on Sanctuary. I hope you like this song, Chris, because this is one of my favorite songs. Are you familiar with any COC at all, or
the older stuff? And
Okay.
I followed Pepper Keenan a bit, but I guess what I had heard initially didn't really resonate with me, so it's not something that I ever kind of followed up on. But I am not familiar with this at all.
Okay, well, hopefully you enjoy it.
I like that.
Splinter has turned to a nail. Light has revealed. seldom shown the ways to understand. Heart was still bleeding, but you know it was true. Locked in a cage and he's shown the wrong view. Standing alone like a lightning rod. Sleep tight, my friend, you're in the arms of
So what'd you think?
That was really good. I enjoyed that. The chunky guitar riffs, I love the guitar tone. It's real reminiscent of like Super Joint Ritual and Down and the other. Like I think Pepper Keenan was a part of both of those, if I remember right. Um, but I love that guitar tone. It reminded me a lot of the Melvins. I don't know if you remember them. That
I know that COC has toured with the Melvins, I think, several times.
that makes sense. And Big Business, which I think Big Business they used to be a part of the Melvins. Have you ever heard of them?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, when I saw they opened for, I saw Mastodon in Germany, and that is the first time I ever seen Big Business. It was a bass player and a singer and a drummer, and that was it. There was no guitarist. It was two guys, and that was an enormous sound. And I think you should check them out. If you like this, I think you'd like Big Business.
Okay.
But no, I totally dig the southern sludge metal that was going on in that. There was a few parts in there that were really throwing me off. Um, when things didn't line up, I don't know, maybe it's my OCD, but it's like the drums and the guitar were not jiving at all. And I know they did it on purpose. But I'm just curious as to why they opted to do that.
I know that's interesting there. The primary drummer of the band has been what's his name? Reed Mullen, in which he passed away a few years, I think in 2020 he passed away. But on this album, they got Stanton Moore, and he is more well known as a jazz drummer. And so he came on and did a lot of weird things on the drums and kind of gave the whole album like a sort of a off-putting vibe.
Yeah.
But I like the album. But I'll say anybody that if you hear a COC song, whether you like it or don't like it, chances are it's gonna be a lot different from the next COC song you hear, because it seems like just about every one of their albums they changed their sound up quite a bit. But yeah, since Pepper Keenan became the lead singer, I think I have liked most of their stuff. Deliverance. I can't, what the hell's the guy's name? There's a different lead singer on Deliverance, or not Deliverance, Blind. There's a different lead singer on Blind, and he was pretty good too. But right after that, Pepper became the lead singer, and yeah, I'm a big fan of Pepper Keenan. I like Down a lot too. I know he's really good friends with Metallica. I think James Hetfield sings on one or two songs that COC did. So definitely check them out if you're a heavy metal fan and you're not familiar with them. But I guess that's all we have for this episode. So comment down below. Let us know what you think of the song. As always, let us know any recommendations you might have or requests you might have. And we'll see you next time. Rock on.